should be the best judge of whether a presidency or a leader performed well or not. However, in the process, in the meantime, there's room for discourse. And that's what academia is at the end of the day. Academics are always in discourse in pursuit of a superior argument. Now, if we're talking about superior arguments, of course, everybody has their own leanings and their own nuances. But if you talk about the victory for neoliberal reform, the victory for capitalist and market-friendly reform, then President Bola Tinubu has stood by that. He has stood by that. Now, why has it caused so much discontent? Of course, beyond some of the negative consequences that we've seen, the harsh conditions that have been caused for most living in this country. Yesterday, we spoke about the erosion of the middle class. But when we look at Africa historically, Africa is a continent that was liberated under Marxist and Leninist ideology. Now, what did this ideology teach us? It taught us to move away from capitalist forces, from neoliberal policies, because the assumption was that the hand of the government usually does not do good. The hand of the government takes away from the efficiency of the market, of the economy. Now, when you look at our revolutionary leaders all across Africa, from Kwame Nkrumah to Julius Nyerere, Kenneth Kaunda, you see that they came into power, into independence, very excited about this Marxist-Leninist socialist type of philosophy. But the question is, how did that turn out? A lot of this, unfortunately, did not yield positive results. And this is the issue here. The issue here is based on what one of my favorite thinkers, his name is Frantz Fanon, calls the curse of independence, which is that as we were given independence and the ability and the tools to manage ourselves and the liberation that we fought for so hard, we began to mismanage ourselves. And all of this became associated with the Marxist, Leninist or socialist system. Now, how does this all tie into the conversation about President Tinubu as a man of the year? Well, he's a man who has come and said that he is undoubtedly a man who believes in the free market reforms as prescribed by the Bretton Woods institutions. Now, the question is, do you agree with that position or do you disagree with them? But what you cannot take away from the man is that he has played by the rule book according to those particular reforms. Now, in the media chat, it was quoted that he said, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect different outcomes. And truly, that's the situation. The situation is that we've seen the hand of government play, and has it churned out sufficient positive results? Yes, we can debate about different ways, different interventions, and different measures that could have been taken in order for us to find some sort of efficient balance where government can still play its part as support for the welfare state, as support for the vulnerable of the economy, whilst business can flourish. But however, we're in this situation now where all safety nets have been removed. Yes, CNG has been introduced. A number of other policies have been reintroduced. But the fact of the matter is that all safety nets currently have been removed. And that's what neoliberals are celebrating. If you look at headlines from the United States, from the United Kingdom, from the Western states who are extremely bullish about neoliberal policies, President Tinubu is a hero for his reforms. So I bring it back to the conversation that this is a discourse for the pursuit of a superior argument. What I like about the conversations that we're currently having is that it means that we're leaning more towards a politics based on ideology. That means that all things being equal, the next election should be extremely exciting because there should be a greater exchange of ideas as opposed to a personality, a cult of personality dominating the electoral process. Of course, that's also all things being equal. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as the man of the year, according to This Day newspaper, a lot of people would agree based on the foundations of the policy.